What's up, guys? It's your boy Kampa coming at you right now from Inspire TCG's channel. We did a lot. We had a really good weekend, and I decided to not play the main event because I liked having my battle phase, and Runic was the only deck that I really knew how to play. So I decided to go and play the Ultimate Time Wizard event at the NAWCQ 2023, and I ended up finishing 10th place after Swiss overall, and it was a cut to top 8. If it was top 16, I think they would have definitely had some really good games. But I played BlackWings, super solid deck, super balanced. Yeah, let's just get right into it, man. It's somewhat cookie cutter. It's not always what you play. Sometimes it's how you play it. 3 of all of the usual suspects: 3 Sura, 3 Bora, 3 Kalut, 3 Blizzard. I went 3 Sirocco, which sometimes people go to, and then 3 Value, sometimes people go to, and then the 1 Gale. I also play 2 Dark Grepher, so that's why the 3rd Value is in there, because it's kind of like a hybrid build between regular BlackWings and Value Turbo. I just don't think the flip effect monsters like Raikou and Hamster are like entirely too great. I feel like you get more out of just having more BlackWing monsters. And then the absolute best monster in the game, Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, man, you always draw them when you need them, and you just always have 3 darks in your grave. It's crazy. We love it. One of the spells, very small spell count. My Runic deck played like 20 something spells, and this one plays 6, and they're all just good, except for this sometimes. But 2 Black Whirlwind, 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Brain Control, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 MST. Some people play Mind Control, really good with Triple Blizzard, but decided to cut it. Just didn't put in enough work. And onto the traps, probably like my favorite part of the deck. We got 3 Icarus Attack, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Bottomless, 2 Royal Oppression, because we got to stop all the special summoning. 3 Icarus Attack, all of your monsters are wing beasts except for Grepher and Dad, and this card's just so good. Very few decks play Starlight Road, as opposed to like what people may think. Actual SJC Edison, Starlight was everywhere. Now, not so much the case. 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Trap Dust Shoot, probably one of the most crazy cards. Used to see me as saying, like, if you resolve this, you had an 80% chance of winning the game, not necessarily because of putting the monster back in the deck, but because you get that much knowledge of your opponent's hand and you can map your plays out perfectly. I feel like there isn't a deck that you shouldn't be playing Trap Dust Shoot in Edison format. It's 40 cards flat, super solid. Nothing I would really change about the main deck. Same with the side, actually. I feel like my side was just very accurate for this. 2 DD Crow, 2 Cyber Dragon, 3 Noblemen of Crossout. I only put in the 3 Noblemens because I saw somebody do it in one of the online Edison tournaments, because Hamster and Raikou were becoming like way more prevalent. And it's just really good to have a blowout card against those. You don't want to slam a Shura into a Hamster. Then not only do you not get to kill their monster, resolve the Shura effect, but also they get a Raikou, and you got to deal with it too. Plus, like, if you hit a Raikou with this, it just takes Raikou out of the equation for the rest of the game, and you don't need to deal with it. The 3rd copy of Deep Prison, really good against hero beat decks. It's not like there's like wild amounts of aggro in Edison like there is in Modern. So wild amounts of backrow removal in Edison like there is in Modern. So you don't have to worry about getting Runic Destruction or them banishing your backrow with like Fenrir or something. 2 Dust Tornado, because there is so much backrow. There are Deep Prisons, Bottomlesses running wild. Sometimes Oppression doesn't really hurt this deck, but sometimes you just want to get rid of an Oppression. It's mainly the battle traps and the stuff that gets rid of your summons that you want to get out of the way, and that's what this is for. 2 copies of Pulling the Rug. People weren't really playing this too much. And then as Diva Hero got more popular, as Frog Monarch variants got more popular, just kind of became like more of a staple in the side. And every time I drew it this weekend, it was just insane. And then the last 3 cards in the side deck, 3 Deck Devastation Virus. People said Consecrated Light against you, like the fairy decks. Frog Monarchs, if they try to dupe block you, you can just blow the whole dupe block out with 1 card. It's just, it's insane. A lot of stuff in this format is 1500 or less attack. And people forget how good some of the viruses are. And I know if you're watching the coverage this weekend, you know how good Eradicator is. And then after we got the extra decks, just 15 good cards. They all say that they're good cards. Chimera Tech, never made it, just there for when people play Machina Control. Cataster and Magical Android, 2 copies of BlackWing Armwing, 1 Brionac, insane synchro, love him. 1 Goyo, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 2 BlackWing Armor Masters, Thought Ruler Archfiend, Stardust, Colossal Fighter, Darkened Dragon, and BlackWing Silverwind. The extra decks for BlackWings, they just kind of all look the same. I saw somebody playing around Mistworm today, and they were playing against Value Turbo, and I'm like, I don't think people really play Mistworm too much, but yeah. So you know, it's just a consistent list. It's a consistent deck, and I really enjoy Edison format because of the amount of interaction between the players. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh now is kind of like compressed, where in this format, anywhere from 6 to 10 turns, as opposed to the current format, it's the equivalent of maybe like 2 or 3 turns, if that. A lot of things can be decided turn 0. I just like being able to play back and forth. I like there being more of a mental aspect to the game, and you know, sometimes, man, when you just got it, you got it. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for stepping into my office, and yeah, this is Philip Kampa, your girlfriend's boyfriend, new signee possibly to Inspire TCG. We still working out the kinks with that. We got to see if them checks come right. You know, 5 years, 35 million. Got to see what we can do. But until next time, guys, we'll see y'all then. Yo, what's up?
You almost done?